is up, everybody? Okay, so this is something I didn't think I would use. I, I'm not really into stylized characters. I like them, but I don't really do them. I'm always into like realism. Anyway, this little puppy, which I love, alright, is the HD Urban Kings Mixer. And then there's a couple of other ones called like HD Character Mixer. And there's a couple of these things. I'll show you some images, links below. But what you get is these packs which act with the ActorCore, Actor Mixer, sorry. And you can just put these in and start defining these like Fortnite characters with beautiful textures and beautiful forms. They're sculpted so damn well. But look, I'm not the biggest fan of characters and whatever. But this, I don't know, the way I use this, I really started enjoying it. So obviously it's the same as all actor mixes. You can put in the heads, you can define the heads, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the chin, whatever. And it works. Over here, I'm just putting on a head. I mean, look how cool these things start to look. I really like this, man. I really like this. And the more you can buy, I think you can buy a ton of these characters. Look, man, you're paying for every single character. So if you are looking for characters, it does give you a lot of options and different ways. I'm looking forward to the girl one. This is the King's Mixer. I'm looking forward to the Queen's Mixer when it comes out. So these are strictly just males. But look how cool this is. I did try and make a female. She looked ugly. She looked real ugly. But I could make one. But this is mainly for guys. But look at the definition of things. And over here, I'm not even using its real skin. I'm using realistic skin. So I'm not using the avatar's actual skin that it comes with, which is kind of like a Fortnite stylized shader. Not a shader, just textures. But I'm using real skin, and this for me made it interesting. This is what I quite liked about it. I didn't use the cartoon eyes or the cartoon skin. I used realistic skin and realistic eyes. So I made a caricature, and I try to make it as real looking as possible. And this is what you see here. Here I'm messing with the nose. Every time you start actor mixer, like if you're doing the lips, the nose, the eyes, whatever, once you finish with that part, the lips, you always have to hit that start mixing button to end it and to start it again, unless everything is on the character mixer above here. Over here, HD character mixer. If all your packs on that, you're good to go. But if you go to the ears or the nose or the eyes or something, you'll notice that it falls back to like male and whatever. So you do need to stop it, go set it up, and then just do it. It takes 5 seconds, but it's all good. So on top of that, it acts like everything else that you do. You create your basic shape. Once you're happy with it, then you can just go start messing around with it, and it's cool. I'll start speeding up the video a bit now so we can go through a couple of things. So here are the actual characters. You can just drag and drop them in. You can drag them in, replace all, and this is the actual character that you get. So you do get presets. You see that kind of cartoon look. It's pretty damn cool. I mean, Fortnite characters, right? And on top of all of this, once you're done, I'm just reloading a character again. And let's just start trying to create something cool, right? So I'm in character with the actor mixer, and I'm mixing between the full bodies. Usually I start with like the full body, try and get like something I'm looking for. If I'm not happy, I'll stop, but here we go. I quite like that. And then I'll go onto the head and see what I can do with the head. And because I've loaded all these as HD characters, I can just go from one to the other. I've done that in the last one, so it just works now. I can go from one to the other, and I can start defining my character, get what I'm looking for. Very nice, very nice. And remember, you can mix normal actors with these HD characters. So you can mix anything that's in ActorCore, Actor, whatever the hell that thing's called, you can use. So you can use real life people, features and stuff, and add them into your character, whatever it is. And this is what I love about it. Once you're done and you got your base, you can go off to modification, and you can mod everything about this, specifically all the ear, nose, eyes, cheeks, whatever the hell you want to do, you can do. These are the hairs and stuff with the characters. Now, all of them fitted well, besides this one. This one had a little bit of issues. It seems like it's just for one guy. I don't know. The front I could get perfectly. The others I couldn't. So I don't know. I need to fix this a little bit. The hair looks wicked though. But I couldn't get it. But look at the kind of things you can start getting. Now this I thought, okay, it's interesting. It's pretty cool. I like it. You get clothes with each pack you buy. You get clothes, you get whatever, and it's cool. It's pretty nice. You can just mess around with it and see how it all works. Grab, and then from any pack should fit with any character. So you can use the hairs, the clothes, the beards, the moustaches, the beards, whatever the hell you want, and it works. This one needed a little bit of adjustment, but it's easy. Boom, works. Just works. 16 times the resolution. So, yeah, and on top of that, you can change the colors. You can change everything you want. You get accessories with each pack. You get quite a few things with each pack. It's pretty cool. I'm just trying to see what you can drag and drop there, but those are sliders, so you can't drag and drop those, but it's all good. And here, I put the material of a different character onto this guy, and just checking out the different things that you can get. It's awesome. I love this kind of feel. You can change different colors. You have everything's got modifications for it. Each little thing has got like morphs on it, or you can just use your mesh, whatever the thing you to mess around with the mesh and whatever. What the hell? What is it called there? I forgot. But here we go. Oh, the edit mesh. Sorry, edit mesh. You can edit mesh to your heart's content. You can send this off to ZBrush. You can send it off to Maya. Send it to whatever you want. And these work exactly like normal characters. So you can send these through to Unreal Engine, rig them up, use them, whatever, with the motion control rig, whatever you want you can use. So it's exciting. It's pretty cool. So you'll soon see that we start getting into a really kind of stylized, realistic character soon, which this I enjoyed a lot. It's kind of looking like Ari, a little bit like Ari, you know, that big elongated head, those little beady eyes. Look at him sitting in the corner there, just looking at you. Nothing but a corporate bastard, you know. Anyway, in these other packs that you get, these HD character packs, you get a whole set of different characters. So this is pretty cool too, and these are your actor cores. All of them fit into this actor, whatever the thing's called. And then you can go ahead, you can use all the wrinkles, just like normal characters. You can use the wrinkles, you can use whatever you want. Everything works with these characters. Essentially, it is just a really well sculpted character, starting from the dev, right? I mean, they did a good job with this, 100%. But look, I don't ever use cartoon eyes, and I don't ever use cartoon skin, all this kind of stuff. It's not really what I like to do. Anyway, you can see the wrinkles there, all of them working. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Everything just fits. It just works. They do a good job with this, man. So I put on the expressions, the CC5 expressions, and I went to look for an animation, and it works. It just works. So this is sped up a bit, but you can see the emotions, lighting these things up, look great. But then I wanted to explore, what if I wanted something very realistic, real skin, real eyes, real hair on one of these character things. And this is where I started getting pretty exciting. Looks kind of freaky there. Okay, a little bit freaky. But you can already see the eyes. Here we go. We're going to get some ski. Go get some ski. and this all of a sudden started taking shape. For me, this is kind of what I was looking for. This is, real teeth, drag and drop them in, and you essentially start getting this incredible feeling, this character. At the end of the day, it's what it is. It's a character. You want to create these beautiful, unique characters, and here he is. It's like a warped version of God of War, or whatever it is. And that's it. You can just start having so much fun with these characters. You can add as little as you want, as much as you want. You can make them slightly twisted or stylized, completely stylized. It just all works. And it just looks great. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that wicked? Man, this is loving this. Just click on a few buttons so you get the physics for the hair. It's just, look at that. Love the feeling of this, man. Love the feeling of this. Drag and drop. This is what I love about the program. Drag and drop, replaces quickly, done. Just works. Just all works. Activate the hair. This one didn't have maps. I don't think it's built like that. But I did try a couple of hairs. I mean, that's the beauty of this. You drag and drop, you change, you do whatever. I don't know why I've opened that. And there we go. Look at this. Look at the character it has. The absolute character. You've essentially created something from a damn good 3D film in minutes. In minutes, you're creating these dynamic hair, faces, everything looks good. 4K skin, you can go up to 8K skin. And just these things that usually take months to create, you can now start creating these things and start having fun with them in minutes. And this is what I love about this. This is what I absolutely love about this. That's how the thing is. I mean, the more you want to customize, the more you have to buy, right? It's how all these programs work. You have to buy a ton. The more you buy, the more options you get, unless you're pretty good with something like Maya or ZBrush, and then you can start creating morphs of your own, or Blender. And this fits into Blender really well. You can start creating your own morphs and things like this. I'll go through what you need to start. Maybe like what packs you need to start to have the best of all worlds, and the cheapest way of getting into something like Character Creator. Focusing on characters, focusing on normal humans. Maybe I'll go through something like that. I have enough now, so I know what I use, what I don't use. Maybe this is useful for some of you. Yeah, let's go through that. So on top of that, you got all your corrective things that you have for your normal characters. You can correct the bones, correct the faces, correct whatever you want. You can morph anything you want. You can change anything you want. You can add animations that fit onto normal characters. Everything works, which is awesome. And over here, I'm just having a look at a couple of things. I mean, look at that character. Look at the eyes, the details. This is amazing. And if you spend time on this, you can get it looking as accurate and as perfect as you want it to be. Over here, I'm just putting things together, right? Over here, I want to try, this is a 4K skin. So notice this skin, and then notice the details that pop out as soon as this starts getting activated. Look at that. Boom. Look at the detail. It's awesome. And remember, skin gen, all of this kind of stuff works with the skin. You can put scars, you can put this, you can put whatever the hell you want. But look at that character, man. Look at that character. Looks like Artie's anus. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, no, I like this a lot. A lot, Chubby. I like this a lot. Such detail in such a short amount of time. This is awesome. And over here, just put on a different skin. Why not? Have a look at whatever you want to create. You want to create a monster, you want to create this, whatever the hell you want, you can create it. And it's that easy. And you can just change everything you want about these characters. I absolutely adore this. I'm going to be playing with it a lot. I'm going to be creating some super special characters with this. Anyway, I hope this helps. I hope you enjoyed it. And have a great weekend. I'll speak to you soon, Jimmy. Bye, guys.